right, everybody, welcome to week 31, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, program design review with your host, Jeremy Purefoy. Take her away, Jeremy.
All right, so Friday, Monday, Wednesday, working with 25 on, 10 off. We're gonna have pretty basic movements on this one. Nothing that's gonna be too crazy. Again, on the force, this is a quick transition. We want to keep them on their toes, so it's easy to get to the next area in the room. I would recommend a faster warm up since you are doing 3 different circuits. If time is an issue, right? If you have to go 6 stations, cut out one of the circuits. You can usually the last circuit you can cut out to just make it to be the 2 circuits. All right. So circuit 1, we're working with a dumbbell, or if you have an oversized class, this is an easy workout you can turn into a complex style where you're going to stay stationary, hit the 3 exercises, and go through. It'd be easier for if you have 2 coaches on that you can bounce off those a little easier because there will be 3 different exercises if you do a complex style. But otherwise, try to keep it to 3 circuits, 25 on, 10 off, 3 times around. We have your walking lunges. You can play walking like Egyptian. It can be a one that has some fun with the to add some entertainment to this one. Working with larger muscle groups, so definitely try to go heavier with the weight. You can use 2 dumbbells, like 2 dumbbells off to the side. However, if you are limited dumbbells and you want to work with 1, you can hold it down beside up to the chest. Keep the torso tall. And if there's a wine glass, your favorite beverage on your head, you don't want to tilt forward in the lunge. You want to keep your torso tall. So have someone to bag something on your head that you're not going to spill. So you keep yourself tall, not leaning into it to avoid any extra pressure on that lower back. Driving through the heel is important. You don't need to go as deep in the range of motion with knee issues. Just make sure when you're stepping into it, you're driving through the heel to work the quad, hamstrings, and the glutes. And then we're going to go over to the Bosu ball, ISO push-up, side-to-side hold. This one, you're just going to go into it, hover the chest off the Bosu ball, going side to side. You can give a little loving on this one, especially when you come back out of it, adding some pressure to the lower back. The upper back's right at like where their scapula's at. You can put some pressure there. I wouldn't go too crazy with it to like push them down, but if you want to add some resistance at a touch, you can do that. A light sandbag, a fit fighter you can put to their back too. Just add some added resistance into that movement, just a different touch especially for any Jedis in this session that are in your class if you want to progress them with that. Hand-eye coordination, you can use Savage. You got Savage swing. Anytime you do any swings with the kettlebell swing, so you got Savage. There's another one, Shorty Swing It My Way. It's a throwback old school song. You can use that as a song. Hand-eye coordination. So this one you're gonna want to toss it at the top of the movement back through. It is a hinge in motion, not a squat. So you want to drive the butt back towards the wall with the kettlebell alternating swing. Arms are ropes, fingers are hooks, thumbs are bum. Learn that from Cindy.
That's right.
What's up, Jeremy?
All right, squat to Y raise. Squat to Y raise. All right, you can do the YMCA. Have some fun with it. One, I know you don't got the C, Y, and you have the MCA. You have this the Y, but 2 distinct movements. Okay, so you want to make sure you get the squat first, then it comes to the Y. You're not going to be going into the movement like you want to get the squat first. Y. So you can bring a super band around the person's sternum, right, to add some resistance as they go into the Y raise. Again, with that, don't pull to them because it can be shoulder heavy, especially working with the mobility of the shoulder. But you want to get some extra love into somebody. For men, I sometimes will put my fist right on like the sternum. Too, if they're comfortable with it, like just know your clients. I would do that with a female, just put their hands. So if you when you come out that the squat, you can add some resistance as you go to the Y raise. Again, a good way to do an added touch to them. And then we're gonna go to our kneeling 3-point slams with the jam ball. So get some power on this one. I like the song Onyx, The Boys Be Boys, Slam, with the Columbia City Boys right now. That's a good song. Slam.
Don't know it.
I know it. I know it.
You know the song?
Yeah.
No, will you sing it a little bit?
The Boys Be Boys, Slam. No. No. Tom said Onyx, 1993. Bond.
Year
Tom
was
had it.
93.
Yeah. 1993.
Huh.
Round two.
No,
Time
I
under-
never heard it, but anyways, Andy, just play it. I don't know
There
it.
you go. ISO hold, but alternating roll. So you want time under tension. So you want to keep your arms locked up the whole time as you alternate the roll, overhand grip to neutral grip. As you get that squeeze to the top, you can always bring your fingertips into their back to really feel the squeeze of their scapula together. So squeeze your shoulder blades together as you hold that up. It's a good hold on that. You can go a little heavier with the weight since it is working with the lats. If they got to reset, they always reset on that one too. If it comes too much on the lower back, give themselves a 4 count. As they come down, they can hold it up at the bottom.
The screen went dark.
Huh.
I don't know what happened. Had this been an actual emergency, you'd been instructed what to do.
Oh, here he comes.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
That was me?
Yeah, everybody else was clear.
I don't know.
Cindy was about to jump in.
I was
No,
about to
no.
jump in.
That went real quick. It was like, bye, and came back on. There's times where, especially with the fellas on this one, that when they're doing the chest press, I'll be there and I'll give them a little punch with the Bosu ball as they punch it out. So again, it's another little touch you can do and being active with the members. You can challenge pace on that one too for speed. Then we're gonna go to our double overhead press. Just to get that vertical push overhead. Always have them cradle the kettlebell in between the wrist and the wrist and the shoulder, fist under chin, so you come up with the full range of motion. You get that rotation coming back down. Keep that front load, keep the core engaged, press the belly button to your spine. Try not to use your back as you get the press. If you find that using them back at that point, challenge them to go lighter with the weight. They brace their core, keep their core tight when they're getting overhead press with the kettlebells. Always a good tip. They have nice watches on. I always say put the face of the watch inside the wrist. Anytime you put kettlebells on the wrist. The oblique twist. This is not about speed. This one I'll say slow down, really focus on the movement as you keep your eye on the prize. You should watch your hands as you get the twist. Your feet stay square, so you're not moving at your waistline. You're not moving at the waist. You're moving at the waist, but your feet should not be going. So you're not going to pivot the body. Keep your feet square, and as you come up with that twist, get that twist, you're going to follow it, and you're going to feel the engagement of the obliques. You want to alternate sides on this one because it's 25 and avoid any halfway on that last set. And we're going to go into some core. We'll do like a C-sit overhead slam. So you're going to drop the shoulders back, keep the core engaged. Progressive, you're bringing the heels off the floor. You can add a dumbbell to your feet, a light one, if you want even more of a challenge, but you want to come over side to side, getting that slam, pick the ball up, overhead, getting that slam, getting the power, getting that rotation. That's onto the jam balls. On to our last and final circuit. Side lunge to a jump squat. So kind of like we're doing this week with the runner and then squat, jump. But this one, you're going to keep the dumbbell low. You can hold it up by the bar, or if you're not going to go as deep in the range of motion, you can hold it by the head of the dumbbell. Alternate sides, toes straight, hips back, shoulders square. All right. So you want to make sure you're not angling your toes out, putting any extra pressure on the knee. So toes straight, feel that stretch. And the extended legs, you want to keep the opposite leg out, have that be extended as you go into that side lunge. Come center. When you come center, you should have your feet sort of width apart. As you get that hop, you want to make sure you're hopping up, land light, land on clouds and on concrete. As you get that power in there. Strikes or the Bosu ball, good rule of thumb to have the handles front to back. Do not jump towards or hop towards the handles. You hop towards the handles, you're going to definitely increase the risk of rolling your ankle. It happens all the time. So make sure they're hopping towards the smooth edges of the Bosu ball and they're clearing it. Try to have a couple inches away from the edge. So as you're going across the ball, just be aware where your foot is landing on the floor. Opposition, if your left leg's on, your right hand should be down as you strike side to side to test that coordination. The goblet squat, the catch with a march, the goblet catch with a march. So you can go heavier, go heavier with this one as you brace your core. You're gonna get some single leg balance as you march it up. You can march, bring the kettlebell back down to the ground, pop it up, catch it. When you catch it, lock the elbows to your side. Again, like a plank. Your core engaged, rest of the belly fronts and spine.
Is that you, Jeremy?
No, I ran out of time, man.
Oh, oh.
I was trying.
I said, what made that do that?
No,
I
I'm like,
didn't even-
what was that noise?
Oh,
Now, with this too, like I like to give like so if you get some more hip mobility work, for some people that want to add, you can add a mini band to below their feet, like on their feet. So when they catch it, they can actually work the band as they march it. So it gives them more hip flexor, hip mobility work as they go into that single leg balance with that march. So you can progress people to that, find that is a little easier for them. But again, weight too, if you increase the weight load, there's a lot more core involvement, especially trying to catch the kettlebell up and then you're going to incorporate that single leg balance. So stability, right? So people that want to work on stability is a great movement for stability core. On this one, reaction time to catch the kettlebell up. Then you have a wide row, another one you can definitely put the fist on the sternum of a man, or take a light super band, put it right below their breastbone, their line, and then you can give some love on there as they hit the wide row. So elbows are going to come away from the body on the wide row. The closer you are to the wall, the harder it will be. Walk your feet up will make it easier. Any issues with that wide roll too much on the shoulder, just go to that classic TRX row. And then we have our bear crawl with a push. So on this one, keep the butt low. As you walk it out, you're going to push the jam ball, you can drag it back. On this, keep the butt low. Try not to rock the hips on this one. If you have any songs that include a bear, I guess you can play that. I don't know what that may be. Chicago Bears, I don't know. You can growl, have some fun. I don't know. Just do it up.
Oh, you know what Andy plays?
What's
Bear
that?
went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain. Do you know that song?
I have no idea what
You
that
weren't a
is.
Boy Scout. Were you not a Boy Scout?
One day,
One day. Hey,
one day. And then I said, this ain't for me. So I walked away.
this ain't for me. Oh,
All right, finish your drop time core, drop time core. So you have 3 exercises. 35 seconds is a long time, so it's gonna burn. All right, and then you're gonna go through those 3 exercises one time. Real quick, you would demonstrate the 35 on with the 5 seconds, and then you drop the time down to 25. 3 times. You hit the 3 exercises, just one time each, and then you're done. So get some core work on this one, and we'll burn. So you have your side to side hip raises. So you have your hands at the side. They want to attempt to get your hip hand to hand. All right, they got to bend the knee, you can bend the knee. You got the plank with the hip dips, so going side to side with the plank as you're in a prone position. And you got your jackknives. You need lower back, you keep your lower back flat on the floor as you clap on your legs. For any members that don't go to the floor, I would recommend having a plyo box around so they can even do these 3 movements from a plyo box. And that is your Friday, Monday, Wednesday workout. 6 stations if need be. Jumping jack, A skip, coordination for sure. Have some fun with that one. And your slap back, touch your floor jacks, and banana. This is all like virtual stuff from when we were in COVID. JC movements right there.
yeah, 100%. As soon as I seen it, I said, "Oh, those are JC's." Your finisher, you said you do it the 3 exercises one time through at 35 seconds, then lower it to 25 and do it one time through. Is that what you said?
Yep. So go last set, one time through. Yep.
Okay.
okay.
I thought that's what you said. I just wanted to clarify.
Any other questions for the good of the order of the one-time Phoenix, now Lighthouse?
Bear crawl with a push, I call that bear balls.
Bear balls.
Yeah.
It's high protein.